Hello. I am here. I am playing Bloodborne. Getting comfy. Hold on. Oh, I only have one. Where did all my save data go? I mean, it's not going to show me. It's not going to show me trophies for the game, but I do have trophies. I did it. I got all of them. This isn't going to be whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is going to be a very casual playthrough. No challenges, nothing like that. I'm just playing the game because it's a good game.
Oh, yeah.
It's a spooky season.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own.
First, you need a contract.
First, you'll need a contract.
God damn it. Get myself a drink and then I leave it a million miles away. Okay. I will once again say that I'm in my cozy setup, which means I've got wires going all across my apartment so that I can sit in my nice relaxing chair and not be feeling like I'm at a desk job or whatever by sitting in my chair at my computer. Not that I dislike sitting in my chair, but I don't even know what's a good name. Trying to think. I just finished reading the last Dunk and Egg story, so I'm trying to think of a name from that. There's a lot that I could choose from. It'll be Kyle. Kyle the cat. No, that's a lame one. I don't know. This is a name that this is not from the story. I just thought of this name. His name is Kilbrand. Yay. Whoops. Wrong button. Okay. I think I normally I think I normally go with Lone Survivor, just because it gives you more health to start off with. A bit more health, but a bit more endurance. And just less on the blood tinge and arcane. A little bit less strength as well, but I've never really done an arcane build. That might be fun to do, but this has increased strength. This has increased skill. Professional also has high skill, but less health. Fit for sleuthing or academia? Military veteran wouldn't be bad either. You can kind of pick where you want to go with that. Again, you'd be taking out the blood tinge or arcane though. I don't know what I want to do. This is the opposite. This does have more blood tinge. This has more arcane. I feel like doing blood tinge or arcane at the beginning of the game is tough. So I'm gonna just go with my regular Lone Survivor. That'll give me some freedom to choose later on what I want to do. I'm so bad with character creation in these games. I generally go with very slim, just because I don't know if it actually affects anything, but I feel like it does. I don't think it actually affects hitboxes, but we'll see. That's fine. Face details. Why don't we just do this a whole bunch until we get a good looking guy. Oh, that's great. He looks a little bit like the his lips are really weird. Maybe I'll try and fix his lips. He's like, it looks like he's sucking on his bottom lip. Like, you can't see what I'm doing anyway, so I don't know why I bother, but lips. Open. They looked kind of pursed to me anyways, but oh, I guess you want to do that. If you do that. I don't really see any difference in that. Happy. Big lips. Maybe it's because they're white. Hold on. Skin color? Oh, lipstick. That would be why he has a weird looking mouth, is because he had like white lipstick on. Sure, this is a guy. It's a guy, all right. All right, what kind of hair do we want? Edgy anime hair. Oh, I feel like everybody always picks this one. It's the funny hair. Give him the balding hair. If we do balding, we gotta make him a little older. Parent age, aged. Maybe we should make the hair color. It's like pure black right now. Maybe we should try and make it gray. Might be hard to do. I assume we want a fair bit of blue and... How do you make gray hair in this game? Yeah, I guess it probably would be pretty low because I want it to be dark gray anyways, but... I'm no good with color shit like this. It still looks very... Oh, we almost got it. There, that looks good. Give him some wrinkles or something too. There's gotta be probably mark. Not really wrinkles, they're scars. He still kind of looks like a young guy with... This is not what people came to see. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. He looks great. He looks amazing. Who is that last character? I don't even remember that. Apparently I was like, I'm just gonna try and make pretty blonde lady. Alright, Kilbrand, Lone Survivor. Oh, there we go. Make him aged. Now he's got some wrinkles on him. Hold on, let me, there you go. Now he looks old. Is he gonna sound old too? I know that was a thing in voice. Here we go. Got some intense screams there. I think this is the first time that I've ever used a character that's like actually old. Hold on, who is that? Oh, she actually looks kind of old too, now that I look at her. I think I did the exact same thing where I was just like, I'm just going to hit similar face a few times, and it's going to be good. And I'll stick with him. Alright, there we go. The real test will be, can I play this game and deal with the 30
All
FPS?
signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion.
Oh, shit.
Oh, don't you
I need to
worry.
go out to my car and get something.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
I'm going to do that while the cutscene's playing. I'll be right back.
You found yourself a hunter.
Oh, I wasn't even that late. I'm just gonna be really out of breath. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Okay. Oh. It is rough after playing a lot of Night Rain to come back and have it be 30 FPS, but that's okay. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Fuck. Okay. Now, they want you to come out here and die. But I'm actually really good at this game, so I'm just gonna not die instead. Shit. Did I say I was really good? I meant I'm serviceable at this game. I remember a lot of the time. That's the biggest thing. So a lot of people will say that, where it's like, oh, From Software games are like rhythm games if you can get them down. There's a little true. There's some truth to that. Okay. Whew. Probably should actually take a minute and catch my breath, but who wants to do that? Here we go. Yarnum time, baby. I love this game. This game had a real mystery to me when I was younger because it was PS4 exclusive, and I wasn't. My brother was an Xbox guy. He's an Xbox guy. And so, I don't remember, I want to say it was probably 2017, whoa, hello. 2017 or 20, oh, I need to mute my TV too. Shit. Got my keys in my thing here still. Oh, man. Hold on, buddy. Can you just wait for a half second? Otherwise, like, audio might get picked up in my microphone. That's quite an introduction. So, you do get a weapon in this game. I mean, you don't have to use it. I messed up my opportunity there. But if you can hit these guys with the charge-up attack from behind, like I did with the werewolf, I can get a stagger. There we go. Okay, where's my remote? No. Oh, I was sitting on it. What a shocker. Sitting on the remote. Okay. You know what? Give me the item. Excuse me. I should have pulled the lever before going and getting the item. Ah, I was getting my microphone closer, you asshole. So you can procure... I didn't think he was gonna hit me. So, I have played Elden Ring on the channel before. Fuck. I really don't want to use any healing items. You guys come over here. Alright. I'll stay right there. It's all your fault. So I'll mess up your brains. I've played and beaten Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring. Oh god, my favorite part about Bloodborne. Oh, he came up the ladder, dude! You're not supposed to jump scare me like that. He might actually kill me. Because I really don't want to use a blood vial, and I'm not going to. So, let's, oh, god, fucked over by the lamp there. Oh, you're better off dead. Wait, wait, wait.
Away! Away!
Maybe I can push him off the thing here. Either that or I'm just gonna beat him to death. Yeah, I'm just gonna beat him to death. You know what? Whatever works. So, I definitely have experience. I showed off that I have the platinum trophy for this game too. It's not like a big brag, but it is a little bit. Just a small brag. It was the first PlayStation game that I ever got the platinum trophy for, which I guess it would have to be a PlayStation game because no other thing has platinum trophies, but you get what I mean. Where could we be? This out of focus place. Oh, now it's in focus. There we go. He's just waiting for us to stand up a bit. Alright, the hunter's dream. An abandoned doll. Surely that won't have any relevance. Alright, so these little guys are offering us weapons. We only get to pick one. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. I always thought the name trick weapon, not always, but when I first played this game I thought they're called trick weapons. I'm gonna go with the saw cleaver, by the way. You can either choose saw cleaver, hunter axe, or threaded cane, but I'm going saw cleaver because it's the weapon I know. They call them trick weapons because you can swing them like this, or you can bring them out and swing them like that. All the weapons have little tricks that they can do, or other forms, that kind of stuff that they can employ. So yeah, but I mean, the saw cleaver is just like, it's like the Bloodborne weapon. The messengers offer you a firearm. This one is, I mean, the other one's personal preference too, but I could never get the blunderbuss to work properly for parrying, so I always go with the hunter pistol. I don't know what it is, I just couldn't get it to work. I did go with the blunderbuss my first playthrough, and I think in every single subsequent playthrough I've gone with pistol. Because again, it's the one I know. It's the one I can make work sometimes.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
I kind of like that. I don't know. People always say this about like every From Software game, but the story can be like as simple as you want it to be in this game. It's like you could just be a guy that wants to go hunt beasts, and that's enough.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the doll. Should it please you?
Creepy. Don't like it. Alright. Hey buddy, wanna use my sex doll? Alright. Let's go here. We got what we needed out of this place. So we can actually go up. Let's start from this lamp because I haven't died yet. This is a no death run until it isn't. Alright. Oh, there's also this guy here. Let's listen to every single sad sap.
And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time.
Love your accent.
Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit.
There's a helicopter going overhead.
Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Not sure if my microphone picked that up, but if you heard a weird noise, that might be what it was. Alright, so yeah, he sounds really good with the hacking and coughing and all that.
Say, never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yarnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
Alright, so basically all of that, we found a note when we first woke up that said, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Pale blood, I don't know if it's like common knowledge or whatnot, like I don't know if our character would canonically know what it is, but it's the blood of these old creatures that were found beneath Yarnam, and that the Healing Church, that was an organization that kind of sprung out from the finding of this blood, has used it to heal. You know, as well I tell by the name. Because this blood, which is, I believe, the blood that's in our... It's not exactly... Hold on. There's somewhere... Okay, I guess there's no lore for the blood vials. I'm sure there is somewhere, but this blood can heal wounds and that kind of thing. But it comes at a price, and that price is you're looking at it. People turn into these weird, beastie, creaturey guys. So at first they were organizing hunts to go after these guys, and then they were like, oh, well, actually, no, I don't think they've realized yet that there are some people that are like, oh, maybe we made things worse by doing that, because more of these people are kind of engaging in like these, you know, really horrific and violent hunts, and are maybe, you know, it's metaphor. It's like they're becoming the beasts, you know, that they thought they were fighting, but also they literally are. Okay. There used to be an old trick where you could get to a certain special area early on if you did a weird jump over here. That was a really bad parry, but it gave it to me anyways. I'll take it. But it got patched. And I don't know why they patched it. I don't like when game developers patch things like that. Like, it was really hard and specific. You probably weren't going to accidentally do it. Let people sequence break your games. I don't know. Hey, it's not that big of a deal, but I do remember trying to do it and being like, why is it not working? Because I think Vati had a video, and by the way, as I said, I played this game for the first time years after it came out, after it first came out. So I went back and was watching a lot of like Vati videos on it, and he was like, do this cool trick to get to this area early, and I was really disappointed when it didn't work.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
No. Talk to me more.
Are you that
Oh, he just said the same thing. Whatever. I get the feeling we're not exactly welcome here. Alright, there's a ton of enemies in this area. This is an area that I know like the back of my hand pretty much, because I am not, despite what I said earlier, I'm not the best ever at this game. I remembered he was there. That got me pretty bad the first time I played. I think it got everybody, because the way they set this up, I didn't even like make note of it, but the way they set this up, you're like, you come up here and you're like, oh look, an item. But there's this guy waiting right here to attack you if you just go straight for the item. You're like, boy, I got to be on the lookout for these guys, man. You don't know what. And then this guy fucking jumps out at you. Like, it's just like a masterclass in I want to say game design. Probably, yeah, in game design. It's just like, I think that this tutorial area, Central Yarnum, it's not really a tutorial area, it's just the first area of the game, but in a way it works as a tutorial area because you learn pretty much all the little tips and tricks and that kind of stuff that the game developers will try and use to screw you over later. And I know some people don't like the trial and error of like, yeah, well, sometimes when they introduce these things, they introduce it to you by you dying. And I think there's a discussion maybe there to be had, but I think you also need to come into these kinds of games realizing that I mean, I don't know. I think that the difficulty of these games gets overstated a lot. Because once granted, there are some really hard things in this game, but hold on, I'm just gonna check and make sure the audio sounds right. I gotta turn the game down, I just realized it's too loud. Lucky I was at my computer, which also was showing the gameplay. Now I'm back on the share rather. I think that the game, particularly, the game does a pretty good job of showing you how it's going to be at the beginning, and yeah, it introduces some new stuff here and there, particularly like with enemy types and that kind of thing. But look at that, I just took like 3 or 4 hits in a row there. Maybe it wasn't that many, but I just took a lot of damage there, and I'm still alive. Like, you know, I'd say it's challenging, and granted, I also have... Hold on, I want to check, but it might be embarrassing. I have well over 200 hours in this game, if I had to guess. So, you know, at a certain point, you kind of build up... I don't know if I want to call it instinct, but yeah, you build up a little bit of... That's definitely not the right word. I'm tired. I worked 8 hours today, and I just took a bath, and I'm like half asleep anyways, but yeah, you understand, you know, like, even if you haven't fought a particular enemy type before, you can still understand, you know, like, when it starts to move like that, it's gonna swing, so I should dodge, you know, that kind of thing. I guess in a way it is instinct, but it's still, I feel like there's a word that I'm not using that I'm meaning to say but not saying.
You're from round here? Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. How you poor
I keep pumping the mic, sorry. I don't think she's being very... Did my mic get screwed up? No, I think it's so good. Okay. I don't think she's being very truthful. I don't think she feels that bad. Part of me wants to, like, really take my time and, like, talk about each item that I find and that kind of thing, but I feel like people would get really bored if I did that. Not that anyone's watching anyways, but I do think I'm gonna try and make like a stream highlights video. I'll probably combine 2 or 3 streams per video, but I think that would be a good thing. Bloodvile. So that bell, I might be wrong. No, that might be Dark Souls 1. Yeah, because you don't ring a bell in this game, do you? It might be people beating the first boss. I know Dark Souls 1 has a feature where the first part of the game after you escape the Undead Asylum, you have to ring 2 bells. And if you hear those bells ringing in the game, it means, if you're playing online, it means that someone else has beaten the boss that you need to beat to ring the bells, or is ringing the bell at that moment. By the way, if you listen carefully, you can hear a little bit of a music box here. We'll come back to that. But I want to say there's something like that with this game. I fucking hate these dog enemies. I know I'm not alone. I know it's like the joke that like the dog enemies in From Software games are always just the worst. And it's not entirely untrue. There hasn't been a single dog enemy in any of these games where I'm like, wow, yeah, that guy is easy. Like, I can't think of a single one. They always have like weird dodges and movesets and shit like that. Trying to shoot me. Not even cool. You can't even use a saw cleaver to try and kill me. Oh. There's nothing over here. I think I come down that way every time I play this game, and there's never anything over there. The other I think something that might actually be a fair criticism of this opening area is that you don't have any way of leveling yet. Spoiler alert, there's no way to level up yet. You need to, I guess I can explain this. In order to level up the first time, you need to have what they call insight. If you look at the top right, the number next to the little symbol that kind of looks like a B and a D combined, lowercase b and d combined, that is your amount of blood echoes. Blood echoes are what you use to level up. But in order to level up, you need to have at least 1 insight. And insight is the I, the number next to the I there. So we currently have 0 insight. These enemies are a great tutorial for parrying, by the way. Their windows are tight, but they're not impossible. And I think they're probably more forgiving than a lot of things. I say as I've missed, 2 shots before I actually hit it. But yeah, so anyways, going back to that, not being able to level up, it kind of, I don't know, it makes it so that there are simultaneously no stakes and a lot of stakes at the same time, I would say. Because, yes, if you die, you're not really losing anything, but also, you can eventually level up. So the experience that you're getting, the blood echoes that you're getting will eventually be useful. So if you die and lose them, it still sucks. I don't think it would put you at like a significant disadvantage, especially with how easy it is to get the first few levels, but it is something to consider. And the fact that there's not really any, well, there isn't, no, I mean, there are a few items, but there's still a ways in. There are a few items that can give you insight, but, I don't know. I generally think of Central Yarnum being really good, but I guess that's maybe a criticism I can see of it. It also doesn't have that many lamps. It kind of follows the Dark Souls 1 area design, where it's like you generally have like one main. I don't like this because I can see the other rats. Rats are also in pretty much every Dark From Software game. As I was saying, holy fuck, like, it's just like the animations. It's like, just hit it. You're swinging like above it. Oh, man. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 in particular, it was like you would get like 1 or 2 bonfires in an area, and then just like a million different like interconnecting shortcuts and that kind of stuff. Which is definitely interesting. I think it makes for interesting level design in Dark Souls 1. I need to replay that game because I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of Dark Souls 1. I love Dark Souls 3. I'm just not the biggest fan of Dark Souls 1. Maybe it's because, I don't know. I think I was trying to cheese Dark Souls 1. I don't think I've ever had a playthrough where I didn't have the Quilog's Fury Sword or whatever it's called. Spiky looking sword that has fire. I don't think I've ever played Dark Souls 1 without that. So it might be worth trying to play it again, but using, I don't know, just like getting the actual experience and like struggling in the areas and finding a weapon that works, that isn't, I'm like really confused. Was that the only one that was alive? You need the fucking ragdolls are screwing me up here. Like, climbing out of other corpses. Aesthetically, I would say this game is like arguably, I mean, I guess aesthetics are a matter of taste, but it's just so, I want to say I love this world, and I do, but I would hate to be fucking stuck here. This place looks like it sucks. This place does suck. I feel like I know enough about this place to know it sucks even without having to physically be there. Alright, so we are actually about to get an item that can give you insight. Normally insight is given when you discover a new area, when you discover a new boss, kill a boss. There are also items like the Madman's Knowledge that can give you insight. I'm debating on whether or not I want to use it. I guess there's no real reason not to, but the thing is, if you die, like in regular, no, oh, no, you know what? No, I forgot.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity.
Oh, okay, cool, thank you. I was wrong. You don't drop insight unless you spend it. Unless you get killed by a certain enemy type that very well might be my least favorite enemy in the game. I hate the dogs, but these things, I consider them worst. There's always a little thing. I feel like I always notice it. I gotta get the camera right. Right there. You can see through the wall. You can just see that there's a sunset right out there. Silly game designers. Your texture didn't go all the way through. I guess it's more the model, not the texture, but whatever. By the way, we're back at the music box house. Not the one from Majora's Mask.
I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? I just really look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Yeah, we can do it. Let's be a good guy. We'll find your mother.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Tiny music box.
It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Okay, so I am going to put the music box on my item menu here. And we can just play it. Plays a few notes of the song we were hearing. But yeah. Okay, so this, I can't tell, loops back to an area that we were already in. I usually go, I didn't even make note of it, but we have new clothes. And I was kind of looking at my eyes earlier, because one thing I actually like about this game is that your character can get really, really dirty. But if it's only on the parts that are not covered by armor. So if you take off the hat, okay, that was a bad example. Maybe it's because, you know, I think it's because earlier we weren't wearing. I'll do it again at a later point, because we were wearing the hood before. So maybe it was, or maybe I'm just stupid. But I feel like I remember taking off my hat and seeing like just the eyes, you know, were covered in shit. But you know, whatever. All right, we got more of these guys. These guys are actually at full health. The one we were at, or the one we fought before, was at half health. Actually, that's probably a little bit less than half health. Okay, just whiff. All right, I haven't explained the rally mechanic either in this game. So when you get hurt, there's a little bit of your health bar that's like yellow or orange. Oh, we got body blocked. God damn it. You can see there was a little bit that was like orange after I got hit there. That is if you hit the enemy again after taking damage, you can actually get a little bit of your health back. It's going up there. So it really kind of encourages the player to be a bit more aggressive and to try and get hits in even when they're taking damage, which is something that I think is really cool about Bloodborne. Because when Bloodborne came out, granted, this is now a 10-year-old game. Oh my god, makes you feel old. This is now a 10-year-old game. And at the time, there were only Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2. That was all that existed. No Elden Ring, no Dark Souls 3, nothing like that. Did we get a torch? I don't even remember picking this up, but I have like a mental route that I follow when I play this game, especially in Central Yarnum. And so I'm like, did I get that yet? Oh yeah, I picked that up. I don't remember picking it up, but I did. Anyways, so there wasn't a whole lot of, you know, Elden Ring I think is very fast-paced. Dark Souls 1 is probably a little bit more fast-paced than Demon Souls. I actually haven't played all that much Demon Souls. I'm like a fake From Software fan. I do have the PS5 version, and I played it a little bit, but I just fell off it. It's you know, now back in my catalog a bit. But anyways, speaking of looping back to the one checkpoint in the area, we've now done that. There's still a whole lot of this area to explore, though. Excuse me. If we go back up this way, I will show you. If you continue on that way, there's actually a boss that you can fight. I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to do that. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I used to not like doing this because, oh, I missed an item. I don't know how I did that. I used to not like doing this because I didn't want to respawn all the enemies. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will go this way first, and we'll just clear out this way. Anyways, to finish my thought that I have been trying to get out for like the last 5 minutes, the combat in those 3 games is very methodical. Except I guess they did introduce power stances, that was what they're called in Dark Souls 2. But, you know, Dark Souls and Demon Souls in particular, it's a lot of like shield, you know, block, and then attack. Maybe with some rolling if you're a faster character, lighter weight character, but, you know, to use a lot of the best armor in the game, you generally had to at least medium roll, if not fat roll. And that, you know, is very much not the case here. And H-Bomber Guy has a video on this game, and I haven't watched it in a few years. It might have some dated parts or things that I don't necessarily agree with, but he does talk a lot about, you know, and I think it became a talking point for this game. There's no shield in this game. I mean, there is, but you don't get it until later, and it's kind of a joke and doesn't do much. It's literally like a plank of wood, and then I think there's another shield close to the end of the game that is actually better, but I've never tried to use it. It's still not, like, amazing. So, you know, you really gotta... It's a little bit like how in Sekiro... in Sekiro, like, my brain, like, didn't work with that game at first because I kept wanting to dodge. And there are some things you can dodge, but a lot of it is, you know, parrying.
Do you know of any safe place?
And if you don't learn how to parry in Sekiro, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, you gotta learn how to do that, and if you don't, I'm now just actually repeating myself instead of repeating my same ideas.
Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Well, we don't currently know of any safe locations, so we can't tell everyone.
Yeah, I should have known. You're good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That little good you outsiders do. Go on, admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you? Well, go and stop it. I know all your tricks.
Alright, Lainey. Anyways, all that to say, I'm curious to see how... I have played this game since Elden Ring came out, and I don't really remember it feeling that much slower, but it'll be interesting to compare this and Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring, it's like... I can't even imagine trying to fat roll in Elden Ring. It just seems so painful. Like, dodging just seems... And maybe that's on me. Maybe I need to try playing Elden Ring again with a different thing. Problem is, that game is 8 million hours long. I love it. It's probably my favorite From Software game, but it's fucking long.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
New hunter. These are basically homeward bones. They bring you back to the last lamp that you sat at without needing to rest.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
Alright, so just to quickly explain why that keeps happening. Like most From Software games, probably all of them, I don't know, all of the main one, Dark Souls-like games, there are emotes. And there is an emote menu that is here that works just fine. You can select the emote you want to do. But if you see here, there's also controller motions that you can do. And basically what you need to do to make that work is hold X. Like, I'll try and do the bow there, this one. You have to hold X and then move the controller. Now it's not going to work. Oh no, it did. There you go. And you can do them without pulling the menu up. The issue is when you try and talk to a person, like sometimes I talk to a person and I'll like move my controller down in my lap or something and accidentally move. Like I don't even know what that is trying to tell me to do, but yeah, so I'm gonna accidentally do a lot of emotes in this game, just to clarify that.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Get the shake off cape emote. But if you talk to her again, she's like, okay,
What are
you gotta
still
leave
doing
now,
here?
bud.
Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
A hunter must hunt. Alright. Again, I didn't even make note of it earlier because I'm just such on railroad tracks in this game, but there are a couple of corpses that are hanging here, and if you knock them down, you can eventually get down to where they fell and collect the items that are on them. Whoa, I almost fell off there. I know there's a way to get down taking minimal damage. I believe if you fall on this thing. Yeah. The fall damage in this game is kind of insane, especially after coming from Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring, you can fall off a cliff, it's like, sort of your health bar. This game, it's like, oh, you fell down 5 steps worth of... Okay, goodbye. It's like you fell down 5 steps worth of, you know, ledge. You gotta take a 60th of your health bar. A 60th is a very small fraction. I meant to say like 60%, but whatever. I'm tired. I need to take my contacts out because they're starting to bug my eyes. This town's finished. It's probably the rat feet. I was like, what is that little, like... It sounded like a clicking to me. I could have snuck up on that guy. Oh, well. I should say that blood vials and bullets are not exactly limited items, but it does help to try and conserve them. I probably will need to grind for blood vials once or twice in this game, though, because it's just the kind of game it is. I'm not muscle bad. I need to take my contacts out. I will be right back. Okay, contacts out, glasses on, feeling like a new man. Okay, I ran past a guy, didn't I? No, I didn't. Good for me, I killed everyone. Item. More bullets. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to show, is that, whoops, what's the button? This button. You can give yourself bullets at the expense of life. So now, under my bullets, you can see I have the +5 in red. I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but people call them blood bullets. Kind of a gross name. Ow. Fuckface. I'm gonna die. No, I'm too good at this game to die. This is a deathless run until it isn't. Fuck off. I thought he was gonna hit me for sure with that. Cursed beasts. Part of the reason why I know this area so well is because I'm bad at the game, so I would run through this area over and over and over again to get blood vials from dead enemies, and then I'd take all the echoes I got back into your screen. Get them. That shouldn't happen. That's like if I choose to do the DLC, which I probably will. I have to say, though, I don't think I fought the Orphan of Kos since I got the achievement, which was probably like 6 6 or 7 years ago, I want to say. I think it was my junior year of high school, which would have been 17, 18. Oops, I forgot something. You have to fall down in order to get those items from earlier. 17. I could probably just look at the achievements and see when I got it, but it's probably like I want to say 2018, which would still be like 7 years ago. So, jeez Louise. Yep, it was the rat feet that I was feeling earlier. Bloodstone shards. We can improve our weapon with those. These guys too. This is also before they realized that running and hitting circle again is a really shitty jump button, and that they have an entire unused button that they don't use with L3. But who would want to jump with L3? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, game, I want to go up the ladder. I don't really care how that guy died. I guess it's better than making me do an emote, though. I get very frustrated when that happens. Because, like, I think that the PS5, PS4 version of Elden Ring also has that, but I'm pretty sure there's an option to turn it off, which there isn't in this game. So whenever somebody tries to tell you that Bloodborne is a perfect game, say you're mostly right, but what about the weird gesture emotes that you can't turn off? Alright, we're back again. This is where, up there is where we got the outfit that I'm wearing, and then we dropped down here and killed all these half men. But I'm gonna go the other way. Synchronized dying. Things. I can't ever remember which of these little tunnels has the items in it. Tunnels. Gross. What game was I playing that had... Oh, Silent Hill. Like, what game was I playing that had the barfy enemies that were really annoying? I will get back to playing Silent Hill 2, but Silent Hill 2, but also Silent Hill 2 TOO. Because I want to get the endings. I know I could just look them up, but it's more rewarding if I would actually get them. Alright, here's Big Pig. Big Pig, you just gotta have no fear at and run straight at. No fear of, run straight at. Then run around, hit him in the ass real hard, and then shove your hand right up there. Triangle. I know all the tricks, game. I'm never gonna die in this game. I'm pretty sure I can't be the only one that did this, but the first time this is just death right here. Like, it just straight up ends. That's probably what this note is saying. Okay, time for treasures. That's a foul note. Time for falls is a fine note though. Because I'm pretty sure the first time I played this game, I was just like, oh, there's a tunnel right here, and I ran straight ahead, didn't realize it ended, and I died. Okay. We are close to another boss, but I'm not going to fight this boss first. Because I want to do something that I don't normally do, but I think would be cool to try. So come up this way. Yes, I was hoping it would happen. Like, it seems like half the time this guy hits himself. I don't know what does it, but the one guy lights the ball on fire, and that other guy hits it with the brick to send it forward. And it seems like half the time, maybe a little less than half the time, he hits himself on the fireball, and it hurts him. And I think that's funny. Like Efok, which is funny. Okay. So I'm gonna try and do something. In order to do that, it's... Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I need to encounter the first boss and then use a Bold Hunter's Mark. I could just die alternatively, but this is a no-death run. So we're gonna go across the bridge to the first boss. We're gonna see what it is, and then we're immediately gonna leave. Because we don't really want to fight it. But what that will do is give us some insight, which will be useful. Will be necessary. I hate these guys. Nice shot, idiot. What are you fucking doing, Patrick? God. So, you probably noticed at this point, but the gun really isn't for like doing damage in this game. It really is just for parrying. There are guns that you can get that are better for doing damage. Most of them involve speccing into Blood Tinge, which I'm not going to do a ton of, if at all. But anyways, this is the boss arena. And this is the boss. It's the Cleric Beast. And like I said, we're just going to leave now. Please go. Okay. Yeah, so what we got from that was insight. You can now see we have one insight. I'm going to use... Oh, I got 2 Madman's Knowledge. Madmen's Knowledge? We're going to use that, and we're going to go back to Hunter Street. Because there's an item that I want to get. Could you imagine? I know that this has been the talk for like a long time now. Just a PS5 version of Bloodborne. That'd be so cool. Like really fast loading times and 60 FPS and graphical improvement. It'd be great. All right. Anyways, you probably noticed the doll is up now.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
What do you know about my spirit?
Very well. Let the echoes
I guess that's
become your
actually
strength.
literally the reason why we came to Yharnam, though, isn't it?
Let me stand close.
That we had some sort of
Now
affliction.
shut your eyes.
Oh, man. Okay. So now, the doll is how we level up in this game. Similar to, I guess, the Firekeeper in Dark Souls 3, and the Emerald Herald in Dark Souls 2, and Melina, kind of, in Dark Souls, or in Elden Ring, Dark Souls 4, you know, whatever. I still haven't really decided what I'm going to do. I'll put 1 into health, put 1 into endurance, and we'll get up to 12 strength and skill. It will probably be one of either strength or skill, but I bet there are probably some quality build weapons that are pretty good in this game. Let me do that. Actually, I had a lot of levels there. I don't know how many that was, but I think it was 7. So
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I love the doll's voice actress. I think she's come back and done... Maybe not. There was a character in Night Rain that I thought might have been the doll's voice actress, but after looking it up, I don't think it was her. Alright, so this is what I wanted to get, was the Beckoning Bell and the Silencing Blink. To do something a little interesting. Consume insight and ring the old hunter... Oh, actually, I guess technically this is what I wanted. the Old Hunter Bell. The Beckoning Bell is if you want to do multiplayer. The Old Hunter's Bell, there are a few NPCs that are around in the game that will help you out if you have that. I'll go back to Central Yarnum now. I think this NPC that I'm trying to summon is, I don't know, makes the next few parts hit a little harder, as the kids say. I guess the best way would just be to go back across the bridge. Some more blood vials and blood echoes here too. It's a win-win. Completely unnecessary. I do not have to be doing this. Alright, we are definitely stronger though, because that did a lot more damage than it did before. Oh my god. I don't know, wasted blood vials here. Jesus Christ. Just die. The just die attitude will get you in a lot of bad places in these games, but betting on it being one animation, and it was the other. Oh my god, that was the animation I was betting on. And I was wrong. Oh, speaking of betting, what's the score of the football game? Oh, that's not great. I have Jaden Daniels on my fantasy team, so how's he doing at least? 22-36 for 187, 2 touchdowns, 7 carries for 17 yards, no interceptions. He's not done bad. How many points does that get me though? I might be in trouble this week. Also, the Packers might be a lot better than I thought they were going to be. Alright. Phone time is over. Back to playing Bloodborne. I forgot about that other dog over there. It's never as long as I want it to be. I tend to use, I'm probably stating the absolute obvious here, but I tend to use the longer form here. Oh, did you hear the noise? Oh my god! Holy fuck, that was weird. I really don't appreciate that at all. Get off my lawn. I tend to use the longer form when I'm fighting groups of enemies, just because it has a wider range. And I use the smaller form, shorter form when it's smaller groups of enemies. Oh, here it is. Okay, phew. So this is Father Gascoigne. We can summon him with the Old Hunter's Bell. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe you do only need one insight to do this. I thought you needed one insight to see it, and then, or to ring the bell at first, and then another to actually summon, but I guess I'm wrong. Here's Father Gascoigne. And I think he might, this is actually the little girl's father, by the way. I think... I thought he reacted if you played that in front of him. Like, it wasn't much of a reaction, but I thought he went like, huh, or something when you did that. Guess not. Okay. Well, yeah, so now we have a little NPC buddy with us. I normally don't summon in this game. If I ever summon in From Software games, it's usually for lore reasons, not because I'm bad. Sometimes it is because I'm bad, but usually it's not. So he can help us fight the Cleric Beast, which we mostly cleared out the way to, but there's still these guys up here that he's gonna have to help us with. The reason that I don't summon that frequently when I play these games, for more reasons, is because in a lot of ways, summoning makes bosses easier. In a lot of ways, it also makes them harder. Well, okay, in one way, the bosses get more health. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Okay. What am I trying to say? Yeah, so the more people you have in your game, the higher the boss health bars get, which particularly this one can be a struggle sometimes, because I do think the Cleric Beast, you can see we're not doing like anything to him. It's going to be quite a slugfest. Oh, fuck me. I got grabbed. No, buddy. Oh, I thought he was going to grab. Okay. Maybe I have to watch it. Alright, well we did it. Now it's raining blood. Bye-bye, Father Gascoigne. Thanks for your service. We do get another lamp here, so that's nice. But it's not super clear, because there's not, like, you know, signs saying Healing Church this way. But this is, that back there, that is the Healing Church. So this is, you know, looking around, it's like, not the only way probably to get in, but it is, you know, probably the primary way to get into the Healing Church. And their doors are sealed shut. There's not a way we can get through there. So instead, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Hunter Street. I don't know that anything changes. Gehrman might have some new stuff to say now that we've killed the beast. We also got some echoes to spend. Probably only 2 levels at most. Yep. Yeah, just do strength and skill. Why not? I feel like getting each of those to 15 would be good. Oh, Gehrman is gone. There's a few places he can be. Sometimes he's back here. I don't think he is. He might just be gone for now. There is an area that we can't get to that I think he's at sometimes, which is down that way through that gate. Oh wait, can we actually go? Oh no, I thought they were open for a second, but yeah. Open gate, closed. I know, that's why I said open it. Alright, I guess that's all we want to do here then. Where do I want to start from? I think actually Central Yarnum is where I want to start from. We're gonna go fight another boss now that we beat the first boss. Gilbert might actually have something new to say too.
Yes, I see. But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward. And during the hunt, the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice, do you?
What about you? You're coughing and shit all over the place. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. Alright, so we actually have already gone through the aqueduct. And we have since opened up a shortcut, so we don't have to go back that way. Several shortcuts, as it so happens. More brick guys. I'll put that brick in your face. Ah! Why did it not give me the parry? Fuck off, game. Fine. I'll do it again. That's bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck off. I'm really gonna die to one of these guys. No, I'm not, because this is a no-death run, and I'm actually really good at this game. I lie. Every time I say I'm bad at this game, I'm lying. All the gameplay that looks like I'm bad at this game, no. I'm actually really good. Alright, we're gonna take this elevator that we took. That way we can get around Miss Piggy. If you do choose to come this way, just be aware, because there is that, the little obstacle of the big flaming fireball. I guess flaming is implied in that, but yeah, so. But you also want it to kill all the other enemies, you just don't want it to kill you, so gotta, you know, gotta bait them a little bit. Alright. It seems like when you come from this way, he doesn't hit himself with the ball. It's just when you come from the ladder below. Which is strange, and he doesn't do it every time he comes from the ladder, but he does it enough where it makes me curious. Alright. I didn't really... Oh, well, I only attracted one, so I guess that makes sense. I did not think I had the reach for that. How many bullets do I want to waste? At least one more. gonna go into the fight with fucking 9 bullets, because I'm an asshole and I don't know how to parry properly. Alright. I gotta at least give myself 14. I mean, I'm gonna be doing the same thing during the fight, but... because this is actually a fight you can parry. Hey, that guy looks familiar.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
So yeah, now we gotta fight Gascoigne. He's not gonna give us any real breaks here. Stop shooting at me. Stay down. Okay. So we can actually play the music box, and it will stagger him a little bit like that. So it's worth picking up, especially if you're struggling in the fight. We're actually not doing too badly right now. Okay, I hate that enemies just sit there and spam gun attacks at me, though. My least favorite things about this game.
What's that smell?
Right, his weapon also has trick there. He has the Hunter's Axe weapon, I'm pretty sure, which you can also use. You can take that. Okay, shut up. Just fight the guy. Alright, at about, I don't know, 75% health, he just goes full-on beast mode. And why did you not give me the fucking... This game refuses to give me the fucking parry. I can't believe that shit. I'm like actually, I'm pretty upset. Like, give me the damn parry. I got him twice. Fucking give it to me. Well, it's no longer a no death run. And I wasted a million fucking bullets in that fight. And I forgot to send the elevator back up. I made all of the wrong decisions. Are you saying die or doy? Could you repeat that for me, please? Are you like trying to say I'm stupid or something? God, no one was here to see that. I know this isn't exactly news to anyone either, but it's also really hard to play video games while you're talking. So I think from now on I'm just gonna shut the fuck up when I get to a boss fight. This is also a safe zone over here, but the unfortunate thing about it is that it doesn't. If you go over there, then a lot of the enemies will follow you over there so they don't get hit by the boulder. It's just a big old thing. Why does this game refuse to let me get the fucking stagger attacks? Please, game. I'm practically on my fucking knees at this point. Holy fuck. When I parry the enemy and I am right in front of it and I hit R1, please let me get the attack that does the fucking big damage. Please. I don't really think that that's that much to ask. Alright, I ain't hear no bell, bitch. Give me my blood echoes back. Not even that many, but I want them. They're mine, I earned them. Game, why? Why are you just refusing? Why is it 1 in every 4 parries I can actually get the big damage? What is happening? Are you gonna let me have it this time? Jeez Louise, I only had to hit him fucking 8 times. I don't care, worth it. Alright, the thing with the Ascoin, I will say, because I beat him there, I was falling victim to the classic Bloodborne blunder. When an enemy is coming at you like that, it's natural to want to try and create space and to try and roll backwards like that. A lot of enemies in Bloodborne will punish you for trying to do that, and Gascoigne is one of those. So you gotta be careful just like spamming the roll backwards button. I guess I could look at the music box to see the lore on it. A small music box received from a young Yharnam girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. 2 names can be made out, however faintly, Viola and Gascoigne. Well, that's nice. You know, we may have killed that girl's father, but, you know, she said her mother went out looking for him, so I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Maybe past these suspicious bloodstains. Maybe this lady on the roof knows her. I might have forgot to talk to the little girl again, but she talks about how her mother wears a big red brooch. And yeah, a woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter. So yeah. Not only... I meant to mention this, like, when I started playing, but, this game was very, like, kind of mysterious, This game was, mysterious to me before I played it, because pretty much my only, like, way of seeing this game was when, I watched the Game Grumps play it. So I have very fond memories of that playthrough. But I remember Dan saying something like that. It's like, not only did I kill your dad, but your dad killed your mom, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he says, but something like that. I don't know if this is the best. Now that I think that, it's probably not the best way to get back to the girl. But you know what? I'm going that way anyways. Yeah, it definitely wasn't the best way. God damn it, I'm a fool. I'm just a fool.
AC on.
Fucking sweating. I should probably kill those things so they don't bug me while I'm trying to talk to the little girl. Oh god, the fucking werewolf followed me. Oh my god, okay. This might be... Oh my god! Okay, remember I was talking about enemies punishing you for backing up? I hardcore panicked there. I'm gonna turn the AC on. Hopefully I won't be sweating at least as much as I was. Hit yourself. Alright, you didn't do it that time. I don't even know how it's possible that I didn't get the parry there. Oh my god, and the game queued up a dodge instead of letting me attack right away. This is why Bloodborne is bad, because I just... I want to get in there. I want to fuck you up. When you hit me, I want to hit you back. And I forgot to send the goddamn thing down. So I gotta wait for it again. There has to be a better way of getting back there that I'm just not thinking of. But I can't think of it, so... this is the way I'm going. Maybe... no, because you are past. So I'm gonna say maybe I can pass them, but... not really. Okay, where the fuck did you come from? It's not dead. Are you kidding me? Look at its health bar and tell me that it's not dead. Okay. Okay, game. Dog has my echoes. Now it doesn't. That was another thing this game did. Did Elden Ring? No, Elden Ring did have enemies with glowing eyes, but it didn't mean that your runes were with them. It just meant that they would give you extra if they died. I don't understand why he gets attracted up there, but not in the other place. Like, if you come in from that side, up there, he doesn't come after you, but if you come in from up there, he will. Weird. Alright. Hey, little girl, your parents are dead.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Oh no, I found her. So, I guess there is actually kind of a... weird whispering. There is a little bit of a decision to make. You can just not give it to her and kind of spare her the news. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah, I'm still looking.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Mum knows I'm really brave. And you're very kind. I won't be afraid. I'll be a good girl.
I just realized in order to progress it... Yeah, alright, you know what? Yeah, I found your mom. This is unfortunate, but here you go.
Mr. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy? Mummy? Leave me alone.
Yeah. She's just crying now if we try and talk to her. Alright. Alright, well, I am a cheapskate, and I don't feel like burning a hunter's mark to get back, so I'm gonna run all the way back. No, maybe I'll run just to the central Yarnum lamp, and then teleport there. That's what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Whoops, come on. Don't even. I got iframes, bitch. Alright, I guess I could level up one here too. I don't think I'll do that many levels, but
Very well.
2 maybe. I'm just so smart. I know how many levels I'm gonna have before I even use them. Alright. Where do I want to go? Yeah, Tomb of Odin. We are actually gonna have to come back to the Central Yarnum as well, because there's another character that we have to come back and talk to, but... Uh-oh, I'm getting crackles. Might need to, Yeah, I gotta do that real quick. Hang on. So Elgato has this fun thing where, like, you can just... So, the way I'm doing this, I have the game running through my capture card to my computer, which is how OBS is capturing it. But to do that, I am running it through... My capture card is an Elgato. And so I'm using their game capture software, which is what lets me see my game capture on the on my computer, and it's also how I get audio. My TV is muted. I'm just listening to it through my headset. So, but every once in a while, it will start crackling, and you have to go and change the audio encoder and decoder, and then it's fine for like a few more hours. Then you gotta go back and change it again. I don't know if there's a more permanent fix to that, but that's what I've been dealing with for years now. Area is definitely not as like welcoming as many of the other like NPC hubs in From Software games are. Sorry, totally not fighting off a burp there. My apologies. Got a funny little guy here. What's up, funny little guy? You gotta get pretty close to the funny little guy in order to talk to him.
Very sorry.
It's like grabbing me. I don't like it.
Must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood. The snarls are beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about 'em, tell 'em about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell 'em to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
It's weird because, like, you don't... He doesn't look trustworthy, but I don't think he ever does anything that makes him, like, untrustworthy. I also think it is a him. I thought it was a woman for a long time, but I do think it's actually a man.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting...
Oh, you're just... Okay, you're saying the same thing. Okay. Alright, well, we do know of someone. There was someone that we encountered earlier. I was asking for safe place. I also like this game progresses in a very noticeable way. Like, the sky is definitely like a lot deeper orange than it was before. It seems like they're more like, it's definitely like gotten darker. It seems like the shadows have gotten deeper. And okay. Interesting. Bailing on my berries because I didn't get them. Clearly these guys. Alright. Time to run through this area again.
You are cursed.
You're cursed. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna play, but... My own set can probably should get it back to me, so I need to avoid them. Who needs sleep when there's Bloodborne to be had, right? Oh no, I was going the right way. I was going the right way. Die. Die. Die, please. It might seem cruel, but if I don't kill these dogs, then they burst out of the cages. And then they're just a pain to deal with. Alright. Hello.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice, safe place.
Nice, safe place with a weird, creepy guy who hides under a blanket.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Okay. Seems like a nice person. I guess that's... I don't think Eileen has anything new for us, so I think that's it. Now, I was considering trying to not... I think in order to do that, you have to wait to go to Old Yarnum until you beat Vicar Amelia, and I'm not sure I want to do that. That seems like something I do on Game Pass or something. There's a character that will straight up attack you if you go into a certain area. But if you come there later in the game, then he actually won't. The problem is you have to beat a boss in order to do that. I'm not sure that I'm skilled enough to beat that boss at such a low level. It would also mean that I have to grind for another 6,500 souls to get to 10,000. Or is it 12,000? I can't remember. It might be 12. I had it in my head that it was 10. But I might be 12. Maybe for... I'm conflicted on what I want to do. I think I'm just going to go to Old Yarnum. I think that's fine. So do we have to reload the area, or if we just run all the way here, will the old lady be there? I'm at a bit of a crossroads too, because I feel like if I start Old Yarnum, then I'm gonna want to get through the entire thing, and that might take another hour or so. Oh, she is here. Okay. Oh, hey.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in, it's all your fault. You put it to the outsiders.
It's all your fault.
Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
Okay.
You. I know all your tricks.
Okay. Well, she seems like she's cool.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still.
Even if she did, I don't think you'd be wanting to have it, man. She seems like... I don't know. She seems like she wouldn't be very friendly.
If you find any saints of, send them a note.
She's bordering the line of sane, of the definition of sane there, I'd say, but... Man, what do I want to do? I know I'm gonna struggle on that boss, but it might be worth it. But I also need to grind for a bunch more souls now. These guys also have extremely huge parry windows that are good to practice on as well. Now there's an enemy type. Maybe that's where I get my extra souls that I need. Echoes, whatever they're called in this game. There's an enemy type in this game. I thought it was right here. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't appear until later. That's interesting. There's an enemy type, I guess just to finish the thought, there's an enemy type that if it kills you, it will take you to a new location. And there's one that spawns right there, but I guess it's not until later. There's the implication that they kind of come looking for you. Maybe not specifically for you, but... I also might notice that I use a certain attack a lot, because yes, you can transform your weapons just like that, but if you hit the transform button in the middle of a combo, it'll keep going like that. And those attacks do a lot of damage, and they also build up a lot of staggering, so it's definitely worth doing. Alright, well, I was always really scared of this area because I thought there was an enemy of that type there, but I guess not. Down this way. Hello. Wow, I can't believe that hit me. More of these lantern guys. Okay. Now there is an item over here, or I guess there's several items, but you've got to be a little careful in getting them. You kind of want to get it and run away, because if you stay too long, You're gonna get sucked into that black hole looking thing there. And that's no fun. Alright. I always struggle with this guy. I always think that's like just a straight up downward swing, and it has a bit of a curve on it. That's what she said, whatever. Alright, not too bad. Okay. I'm trying to think. Is that's the way that opens if you kill the other thing? I'm pretty sure. I'm trying not to do that. Oh, give me a fucking break. That didn't kill it. Enemies have definitely gotten stronger. Greedy. Shame on you, greedy guts. Ow. I feel like I'm way less careful playing Bloodborne than I am for like any other From Software game. I think it's also partly because it feels like healing is so abundant, at least in the beginning of this game, where it's just like, yeah, I can take a hit and I'll just heal it. Or I'll get it back by attacking the enemy. Alright. This is actually the guy that I normally struggle with for the ball and chain dude. I feel like I can never suss out the stacks. Just really banking on getting a stack there. And there. Oh, fuck. Oh, why? Damn, 5? I know it takes a lot to upgrade in this game, but that's even more. I know everybody loves this room. I'm not gonna do the thing in this room. Alright. Blood gemstone, and we're almost at 10,000 souls. Okay, maybe just a little bit. Just break a few jars. I grew up playing Zelda. What do you want from me? And I missed an item. It was 2 pebbles, but still an item. Why did that trigger right there? Is it on a timer? Just once you trigger it once, it keeps... That's weird. I don't know. Look, I've never noticed that before. I guess... I'm trying to decide. Maybe I'll just go find some more things to kill in Central Yharnam. I could keep going down that way and get to the lamp and then just not open the door, but I think instead... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because that door opens when you kill the next boss. Okay. I don't think I've ever gone the back way At least not first. I've never gone the back way into Old Yarnum first. I have done it before. But mostly because that's how you get, out of that secret place. That, you know, the secret place. Okay. Oh, I'm suddenly treating this like I'm level 50 or something. Yeah, I'll just kill these enemies in 2 hits. It'll be fun. Shit, maybe I should go the other way. You already did the boulder thing? Whoops. Okay. I hate that move. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm gonna parry that move wrong, and then I'll parry it correctly and get fucked. Okay. Yeah, these guys really don't drop a whole lot, do they? Maybe I should have gone the other way. Hi guys, we're all in one gigantic clump. It's like when you step on a spider and it's like 100 other baby spiders come out of it. Oh! There was more of you there than I thought. I bet the wolf guys give a good amount of souls. Don't need that much or that many more now, but I don't really need the torch, but what the hell? We'll put that on. Alright. One of you come here. I'm almost out of bullets. I'm wasting a whole bunch of them. But sometimes you just gotta waste 6 bullets to get the one bullet that really matters, you know? Nice shot, idiot. Nice shot, idiot. Oh, didn't think it was gonna give it to me. And didn't give me the attack anyways. Fuck off, game. How many times is that gonna happen tonight? Alright. Oh, it's my favorite band, Killing Crows. I have no bullets. That's unfortunate. Oh, I thought okay. My math in my head was wrong. I thought I was gonna be exactly 1 soul short. Nope. I'm 9 souls over. I think it's only 10,000. It might be 12, but I think it's only 10. Yeah, it is only 10. Hunter Chief Emblem. So I have actually no bullets, because it didn't... I might grind for some souls so I can get some bullets. Because I've been running through them like crazy here. I guess technically I could do Hemwick Charnel Lane before... That actually probably is worth doing, now that I think about it. I don't think I've ever done Hemwick while the sun was still up. Ow. Oh yeah, I don't have any bullets. You can't parry without bullets in this game. Ow. So there's two ways to get into this next area. One is by beating a certain boss in an area that I'm trying not to go into because we can get some secret dialogue if we go in a secret way. But this way... Oh, no, this is the wrong way. That's the way that opens if you beat the boss in that area that I'm trying not to go into. I need to go the other way. So I just killed those guys for no reason. Okay, I can't stand it. These guys are a pain to take out without bullets. I don't care what you say, that was worth it. I'm not fighting big guy right now, really. Alright, this is where we need to open the main gate. Is he following me up here? Nah, he's going back the other way. Alright. So, normally I'm probably about 5 to 10 levels higher when I get here, normally. Never liked that guy. So this might be an interesting experience here. Hello. Motherfucker. Die. Oh yeah, I forgot we can meet someone else here too.
Oh my, what a queer scent. But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day.
What exactly do I smell like if not blood and beasts?
I'm off during hunts, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling.
Alright, remember her, because she's going to be important. And this guy, too.
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from our castle. Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast stunts. Oh, enough.
Okay, I think we need to come back and talk with them after the sun has gone down. I believe that is the trigger for their next lines of dialogue.
Oh, deepest gratitude for the church and all they do for us. The deepest, widest gratitude.
Ah, fuck. It's like, maybe if I stay still it... Ah, son of a bitch. This is what I get for talking to NPCs instead of fighting. Okay. There was something... but I need to get my souls back. Yeah, okay. I need to upgrade my weapon. But I guess I have cold blood. How much cold blood do I have? Probably enough, but I don't like spending my cold blood like that. I'm going the wrong way again. Okay. Nope, running past you. Don't care. So we can just cut through this center area. Actually, no we can't. I'm wrong. The gate on the other side is closed, but if it were open... What exactly does blue elixir do? Dubious medicine used in strange experiments conducted by the high ministers of the healing church. Type of anesthetic that numbs the brain. Able to retain consciousness by force of will. Makes use of secondary effect of the medicine, which dilutes their presence while standing still. Oh. Okay. You're the damn curse. Oh, you picked up my fucking souls. You don't even... I actually did kill you. You don't deserve to have those. Alright. Not this time. Fine. Oh, fucking give me a break. Come on. You can't decide what weapon he wants. Hello?
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And best of luck hunting. Best luck of all.
He definitely doesn't sound like he's drunk. I will definitely take some extra blood vials. Aw, you fucking idiot. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. I don't remember there being like a big guy that was here. And there is. Just in case. Oh boy. Whew. One of those where I'm like, I'm just gonna keep hitting R1 because I can't see what's in front of me. Hello. For some reason I thought you came after me, but I guess not. Alright, you can get a glimpse of them here. That thing, right there. That is probably my least favorite enemy in the game. Because if those things grab you, they can drain insight from you. There's not a damn thing that can happen to your insight from any other enemy in the game. But those things can drain insight from you. And it's annoying. And no, insight doesn't do that much. But still, I want my insight. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password to the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. I wonder what that could be. I.e., you need the password to get through the door. I hate dogs in these games. I hate them. Alright. Now the gate is open, so we can cut through the middle if we wanted to. Oh. Drop down like he was in a Supergirl movie. Oh boy. Whoa, I do not remember him having a gun and shoot close like that. I do remember this guy with the scythe. Oof, 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 oof. Oh, thank God he did not do that. Okay. Oh, where in the fuck did you come from? I don't love that. Get out of here. Did he come from the middle? Oh, he's still not dead. Oh. Greedy, so greedy. Get the fuck out of my video game. Can you open this gate without, like, if you come from the other side? Because that would be a nice shortcut to unlock. I think you can. Alright, so I guess we don't have to beat the boss in order to get this shortcut, but... maybe I'll give Amelia one attempt before bed. But I do need to go in. Starting to get sleepy and falling asleep in my chair. I don't know how I could be falling asleep to a game like this, but... okay. Why did I come back here? Oh, I was gonna upgrade my weapon. That's right. I knew there's... oh my god. I knew there's something I wanted to do in Hunter Stream. It's my fucking brain where I'm like, I needed to be here, but I forget why. Alright. I did not mean to do that. I was putting my hand back on my controller after taking a drink.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
I've partaken in my fair share of communions. I didn't really get anything out of it. Okay, oh, I guess I can get it. Wow, I got a lot of bloodstone shards. Get that all the way to +3, why not? I'm probably gonna stick with the saw spear or saw cleaver for quite a bit. Because I don't really know what else I don't know, I don't really have a weapon in mind. Use my... you know what, actually, maybe what I should do is use my remaining souls to... actually, no, I probably need to be as strong as I can be. I'm gonna try Amelia once.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me...
and... if and when I don't do very well, I'm gonna call it a night. If I can't beat Gascoigne on the first try, I can't beat Amelia on the first try. Especially being more underleveled than... I said I was going to do Hemwick first. But I'll give Amelia one. I'll give her one try and then call it. I mean, oops, I don't know what the boss is ahead of me. Oh, am I out of fucking blood vials? Oh no, it's just because I did the stupid. Well, another hunter if I wanted to summon them, but I don't. Oh, you fucking goddamn prick. I fucking chew your fucking face off. Whose bright idea was it to make the jump button the same as the dodge button and the run button? Alright. I'm afraid that I'm gonna use all of my blood vials on this, but here we go. Maybe I'll grind a little bit before next stream. Not for levels, just for vials and bullets. I also have to pee, so it's probably a good time to call it a stream. Happens to everyone. I think you just need a good night's sleep. Maybe take a bath, light some candles beforehand. Just relax, you know. That'll probably solve it. Okay. I was not laughing at what I was saying. I was laughing at like. She looks like she's smiling at you. Actually, I'm doing more damage than I thought I was doing. Issue is that I'm taking more damage than I will. It's really hard to tell what's going on in this fight sometimes, because all that fur gets in your face. It's like having a shedding dog in real life. Boy, I visited my parents after who had my dogs that I grew up with, but I had while I was in high school. In a way. Anyways, boy, I had forgotten how nice it is to not. I love my dogs and I miss them really, but boy, I do not miss them. Dog hair fucking everywhere. Gosh. Face. Is she down? I think I could have got this time. Definitely staggered right now, but oh well. Do I want to do this right now? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, well, remember I was like, oh, if I can't beat Gascoigne on the first try, I can't beat Amelia on the first try. Never mind, I guess I can. Okay. That feels good. Maybe I'm not as bad at this game as I thought I was. I mean, I know I was not great. My issue with that fight is that I feel like it's probably better to do it without the camera locked on so that you don't get all the like fucking hair in your face, but I also suck at doing that fight without locking on, so anyways, okay, I have to think about this because I don't think it's night until you touch the skull. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there anything I want to do before we progress to that point? I might not touch the skull right now, just in case there's something I'm not thinking of. I don't think that there is, but that's a good place to leave it. I was gonna leave it on the first try no matter what, but first try ended up being a dud, so that feels good. Not the hardest boss in the game, but I don't know. I feel like Amelia is the first really challenging boss, though. Like, obviously, I don't know, maybe not really challenging, but I feel like that's a wall for a lot of players. They can get past the Cleric Beast and Father Gascoigne, but Amelia's
Welcome home,
tough.
good hunter.
Maybe not, though. I don't know.
What is it you... Very
I
well.
wanna level up. Let's do endurance and skill and that. There. Do that.
Farewell, good.
Alright. I'm gonna leave this here. I'll probably play more of this tomorrow, because I want to play more Bloodborne, but the journey's only just beginning. Thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna try and combine, I don't know, like 2 or 3 streams into a stream highlights episode, so we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.